And we are starting with breaking news at 6 o'clock. A warning from ERCOT, the agency that manages the Texas power grid, requesting everyone in Texas to conserve energy tonight.
ERCOT says there is high demand and are warning about possible emergency conditions.
Yeah, ERCOT held a media call just a few minutes ago to talk about what exactly is going on. It took us about 13 minutes just to get into that call. Here's what ERCOT says. This is the time of year when maintenance is done in anticipation of summer demand. The Texas Tribune reports ERCOT said earlier more generation is offline right now because of winter storm repairs.
Due to a combination of high generation outages typical in April and higher than forecasted demand from a stalled cold front over Texas, ERCOT may enter into emergency conditions this afternoon. This is the tweet that they posted, and it continues. Given the event in February, it is important to note that we do not expect customer outages. Rather, this emergency declaration allows us to access tools that will bring supply and demand back into line.
Okay, this makes a lot of people nervous. We know you have questions. Our energy expert, Ed Hers, is joining us now. Ed, is this being done out of an abundance of caution, or should we really be worrying here?
No, I think we need to be worried. And frankly, this happens year after year after year after year. We get in these shoulder seasons and sometimes the weather changes. There's not enough generation available. The guys haven't been planning to have the equipment online. We get into a bind. ERCOT's models, I mean, think of it as a giant Excel spreadsheet. You can't plan electricity like you do for a garden party. The weather has an impact. The weather is variable in the spring. March rolls in like a lion. We all know those things. And so this is not surprising, and it happens time and again.
So why, given what happened in February, how could ERCOT be caught, or the energy industry be caught like this unexpectedly?
Well, they haven't changed their practices. I mean, we're still 8 weeks out of February. But, they're still business as usual. They've had no direction from the Public Utility Commission. The Public Utility Commission is rudderless right now. The CEO of ERCOT has had to step down. The legislature is fumbling about. There's no leadership and no impetus really to change business other than the way it was conducted last year, the year before, and the year before that.
Yeah,
that's why it's so frustrating for voters and for consumers.
Yeah, there is legislative heat. ERCOT members on the board stepped down. PUC members stepped down. Is this going to impact energy bills down the road? I mean, it's the beginning of April.
Well, it's entirely possible. And if the consumers are still tied to a variable rate plan, yeah, they're going to get tagged today. ERCOT said the price is now $2,000 a megawatt hour. That's $2 a kilowatt hour. That's expensive. That's a lot more than the usual 30 cents. 3 cents. This is potentially difficult. A lot of people, on the other hand, are cleaning up. Some of the commodities traders are having a field day right now.
Yeah. Well, we are hoping this is nothing more than a warning and nobody loses power in April. Ed Hers, thank you for your update. We're staying on top of this. We have more from ERCOT and what you need to know to conserve energy this evening. Just go to our website, khou.com, and the KHOU 11 app.